We are. I think we're going.
Cool. It still says off air for me, but is it
Yeah,
recording then?
no. Yeah, it's recording. It's going.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Learn by Teaching. My name is Ankur, and joining me today is Sean as well. So the whole point of this is to have 10-minute lessons where we get to learn something new every week, and we hope you enjoy this mini video cast. So Sean, do you want to go first?
I will defer. I'll let you
Okay,
kick it
I
off.
guess I'll go first. All right, so the reason I want to
Just for
teach,
the real
yeah,
quick, I'm gonna wear sunglasses, just easier on my eyes. But I thought I'd show you my eyes
s-
first. You know,
sounds good. Sounds good.
go
Um,
for it.
all right, so the reason I want to teach this to people is because I always find like when I'm spending a night at a friend's house or I'm traveling somewhere just for one night, I want something a super light and easy way to carry my stuff. And I recently learned how to do this, and so I think it's going to be something useful for you guys to learn as well. So I'm gonna,
What is this? You keep saying this.
yeah, I'm gonna. You're about to see it.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
how do I turn this around? There we go. Is the camera turned around or is it still on me?
Still on you. Still your face. Your 3 minutes are ticking, by the way.
Dude, the phone. Come on.
Just rotate the phone itself if you can.
There we
Oh,
go.
something's
All right.
happened. There we go.
All right. Oh no. Did it come back to me?
Yeah.
I think there's just a delay. Okay.
Uh,
All right. So, of course, on the first video cast, there's going to be a shot of my underwear, whatever. All right. So, here we have a t-shirt, your favorite pair of socks, and an underwear that you want to take for the next morning. The best way that I've found to fold this is to do the following. First, lay the t-shirt out completely flat on a flat surface, as you can see. And I'm doing this one-handed, so it's going to be a little tricky. But then next, take the underwear and place it right in the middle.
okay.
Then what you want to do is you want to fold over the sleeves across the underwear like such, both of them.
Got it.
All right? Now you have sort of a half-folded shirt. Now here's the cool part. You're going to take one sock and have the sort of the section where you put your leg in on the outside, and you do the same with the other sock. You have that section on the outside. So now you've got both your socks facing sort of out where you could put your legs on either side. And
Hmm.
now here's where the magic happens. You take the shirt, and this is kind of tricky with one hand, but you basically roll the shirt up like such. All right.
Yep.
Now once you roll the shirt, I'm going to try to do this by, I'll try to do it by putting my leg on it, but normally you'd have two hands to do this. You then take the top part of the sock and cover both sides. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to quickly do this, and then you'll see the end result.
Cool.
Uh,
So just to
da, da, da,
clarify,
da,
as you're
da.
doing that, you started off by putting the shirt flat. You put
Yep.
boxers or whatever underwear, whitey tighties are appropriate. Uh, the
Yeah.
top middle of the shirt, fold the sleeves in, and then you
Mm-hmm.
put socks facing outwards. Roll the shirt up, and then it seems like you fold it in the.
Exactly.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The socks. Yeah. And so this is your little package for the night. And the other cool thing is you can also throw in a toothbrush in the roll. You can throw in any
You
little
can put
thing that
pants,
you want
right?
to take,
Like
a
a pair of
razor, and you can
shorts.
all
You just
fold
roll
it
it
up
up
and
in
roll it.
there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. I
So
have
this is
not.
your thing
I
for the night.
appreciate that. Yeah, and I think you titled this talk "Packing Clothes." So that's how you pack some clothes.
Yep.
That's pretty baller.
Yep. And that's it from me. Over to you, Sean.
Cool. Yeah. So I want to talk about the topic of remembering anything that you want. It's decently relevant because I kind of forgot to prepare for this talk that we plan to do in the morning. So it only makes sense that I lead the discussion on remembering anything. So yeah, a little background. A friend of mine, her name is Schwan, which is similar to Sean. She recommended a book. It's called Moonwalking with Einstein. And I took this recommendation very seriously because she reads a book a week, and she knows me very well. So she's like, you should read this book. And the subtitle is The Art and Science Behind Remembering Everything. And this book has helped me, sorry, one second. So this book has helped me, for example, there's an address of my friends in Chicago. It's 111 West Maple. And this book taught me that I should use my senses, so images, imagery, and so, or more senses. So I imagine a maple tree with 111 Dalmatians on the left side of the tree. So that makes me think of 111 Dalmatians, kind of like 101. Dalmatians on the left side of the tree representing west, and then a tree because it's maple. So that's one technique I've used. I mean, it's been used to remember random card decks for a memory champion. So it's pretty interesting stuff. And the other concept that they talked about is a chronobiologist, which is someone that studies the relationship between time and species. He talks about like what it takes to slow down time, not like actually slow it down, but in terms of like your own experience. And there's two ways that he or she, I'm not even sure, let's say it's a she recommended. One is do things that are really freaking boring. So for me, doing audits at Ernst & Young was really freaking boring. So time was going slow. The other way is remembering everything. And it's really hard to remember everything because things are going by so quickly. And so something that I took away from this book is that how can I remember these experiences and add imagery to it? And of course I can close my eyes and imagine myself in that situation. But what I've done is I've used, do you have Instagram?
Yes, I do.
Cool. So how often do you post on it by chance?
Once every couple of weeks. I just posted one today, actually.
Cool. So I'm trying to actually post something every day almost.
Oh, wow.
I'm at like twice a week or so, something like that. But it's cool because now, like, when someone talks about something in September, I'm like, man, it feels like so long ago. But it wasn't that long ago. And the only reason it feels like so long ago is because I look at like, oh yeah, that was that one time I was like sitting in front of the Bay Bridge in San Francisco and watching the water come by. Or like, oh yeah, that was that one time, you know, I was trying mustard at like this wine tasting event. There was like mustard tasting. And it's like, man, I would never remember that. And so, yeah, for me, it's been absolutely awesome to just remember these experiences. I also just appreciate things more. So, yeah, my recommendation to you is do as you please. But this is what I do.
Can you give me another example of that? So another example that's similar to like the Dalmatian and maple tree?
Yeah, let me think of one. Okay. Yeah, so my mom is born in March, and so like the number 3. So it was my friend's apartment. I had to remember the elevator code. It was 03155. I was like, what the hell does that mean to me? And so I was thinking, and I was like, 03 is March, and that's when my mom was born. And 155 West Wacker, or North Wacker, 155 North Wacker is where Ernst & Young is located in Chicago. And so I thought of my mom standing next to like the building, like my mom is tall as the building, standing next to the building. And my friend Raj on the other side, because it was his apartment. So I just imagine my mom and my friend Raj just like kind of like taking a picture with the Ernst & Young building. So yeah, just cool. Like taking things and just imagining the situation.
I think that's cool. I've also read I think I watched a TED Talk video about a guy doing a similar thing, and the whole concept that I saw, which is very similar to this, is like try to imagine an extremely exaggerated or gruesome thing that's going on with the thing that you're trying to remember. Because we tend to remember things like, you know, if you think back to some of the memories in your life, for me at least, have been things that that have either like scarred me or like where I've been in an accident or something like that. I remember that time, no matter how old I get. And so it's like using the same philosophies, which I think is exactly what you're saying, which is like try to just think of the craziest thing to do with that number and visualize it, and you'll never really be able to forget that for a really long time.
That's pretty cool.
If ever.
That's
cool, man.
I was convinced when like I remember reading one of the chapters, and they're like, you know, you remember experiences from your childhood, but you don't remember like little facts. And I was like, imagine like for me, I have a vivid memory, like the sound of the ice cream truck goes up, and like I run in, I have to grab quarters from my drawer, Like there's this drawer where my parents put the change. So I'm gonna get all the quarters, like the largest value coin, and run out by the time because you hear the sound and it's driving like 10 houses down. So you have to grab the quarters in the house and come outside by the time. And I remember getting like the Flintstones push pop, but like I don't remember the guy's name,
Yep.
right? But I remember that whole experience. Like I can tell you like every detail about like what drawer it was, like what my towels looked like, where in the house I was, different areas that like the ice cream truck used to stop, and like what ice creams I used to eat. But I don't remember the names of them. Like sometimes the Flintstones push pop was like I don't know some other company, which I don't of course remember.
Yeah, this is no doubt going to be
So
valuable in so many situations.
cool.
Thanks for sharing that,
Well,
man.
yeah, I'm excited about yours because I often bring a drawstring bag with me to work.
Yeah, that's why I thought of you. I thought of you because you
Yeah,
have these like little satchels.
yeah. Like I still like I'm wearing Adidas shoes,
Oh,
so that
nice.
way, anytime I want to work out, I just like change. Like before the Thanksgiving little lunch feast we did with work, I changed in the bathroom and used like wet paper towels to like clean my body, so that way
Mm-hmm.
like change from athletic clothing and then I can go back. So
Oh, nice. Well,
very
cool.
cool.
I think that's it in terms of the teachings.
Yeah.
Is there anything we want to discuss on top of this?
No, I think I'm good.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
mean,
good.
we could talk offline. I think this is good.
Yeah,
Good start.
yeah. I think this is
Excited
great.
for so next week's
Next
going to
week,
be what 12 or 12 Central, 12:30 Central, something like that.
yeah.
So
Uh,
Thursday mornings. We'll send out a time.
yep. We'll send out a time, and I'm looking forward to continue doing this. I think this is going to be great.
Learn by teaching, baby.
Yep. All right. Well, that's it, folks. Tune in next time. See you later,
Peace.
Sean. Bye.